Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen, Excellencies, Excellency Minister Jolie, Excellency Minister Ada, Excellency Minister Seba. I would like to thank you and begin by extending my appreciation to Canada for hosting this ministerial conference on the human dimension of Ukraine's peace formula aimed at seeking a peaceful solution to this war, and to the co-organizers as well, Norway and Ukraine, for bringing us all here together today. As we gather here at this crucial moment, we are reminded of the mounting global crises that threaten the stability of nations and the security of individuals. The conflict we are here to address today stands as a stark reminder of the tragic consequences of escalating hostilities and the urgent need for sustainable peace. The State of Qatar is here to affirm its support for the 10-point peace formula and to emphasize our commitment to diplomatic solutions. As a mediator with a long-standing commitment to peace building, Qatar believes in the power of dialogue to achieve a comprehensive and lasting peace, as evidenced in our continued role as mediators in this conflict and others as well. Qatar has publicly stressed the importance of uniting efforts to protect civilians, provide safe passages, and ensure freedom of movement. Today, we face unprecedented era of simultaneous intensifying conflicts that test the resilience of global diplomacy and the will of the international community to uphold peace. Now, more than ever, the search for peace in Ukraine is not only about restoring regional stability, but about preventing further global escalation. Every act of diplomacy, every effort toward reconciliation represents a countermeasure against the spread of conflict, a step toward the protection of all nations. Qatar has mobilized resources to address both the immediate needs of Ukrainians and the broader destabilizing effects of the war on vulnerable populations worldwide. In 2023, we pledged $100 million towards alleviating the humanitarian situation in Ukraine, and we committed additional $20 million to supporting the Grain from Ukraine initiative. In addition, Qatar dedicated scholarships to Ukrainian students to study in the state of Qatar. With regard to the human dimension and the 10-point peace formula, and based on the requests of the parties, Qatar has been acting as a mediator in the reunification of the children with their families. Qatar has hosted a series of humanitarian talks. One of them took place only recently, aimed at achieving this aim. To date, we have conducted 7 humanitarian missions, hopefully more to come, to reunify children with their families. Qatar has also hosted a series of other talks in Qatar and the other tracks of the peace formula. We are steadfast in our belief that the well-being of civilians, especially children, should never be compromised as a result of this ongoing aggression on Ukraine. The reunification of families is not only a humanitarian necessity, it is essential for rebuilding communities and fostering a stable post-conflict society. In addition, we have deployed health and recovery programs aimed at providing healthcare and comprehensive support for those families and their children and the children of Ukrainian families. We actually hosted a number of them in the state of Qatar as well. I want to take this opportunity actually to thank our colleagues from Ukraine who have been relentlessly working with us on this, as well as our colleagues and friends from Canada. As a nation grounded in peace building and reconciliation, Qatar sees this humanitarian initiative as fundamental to achieving a comprehensive and lasting peace in Ukraine. By prioritizing humanitarian actions such as family reunification, we honor the fundamental right of individuals to remain connected with their loved ones. This principle resonates with Qatar's deep-rooted values, reflecting our view that diplomacy must be anchored in empathy and human rights. Ladies and gentlemen, while we are here today to focus, rightly so I should say, on Ukraine, we cannot also turn a blind eye to other humanitarian crises around the world. In Gaza, hundreds of thousands of children, women, and civilians face nothing short of war crimes and crimes against humanity. Qatar urges the international community to come together to address the grave humanitarian situation faced by the people of Palestine, Lebanon, and Sudan. Together, let us reaffirm our collective commitment to advancing peace, upholding human rights, and alleviating the suffering of civilians everywhere, just everywhere. Qatar remains committed to these noble objectives wherever they arise, and we stand ready to continue our work as neutral mediator and a humanitarian partner for all of those affected. In closing, as global tensions rise, the State of Qatar reiterates its commitment to championing peace, justice for all families everywhere, and especially in Ukraine. Together, let us work towards a future where no child is separated from their family due to conflict, and where diplomacy is guided by the principles of compassion and humanity. I thank you very much and wish you best of luck.
Thank you.